Hey everybody, it's James here with the Sawyer Family Reviews channel. Today is Wednesday, August 21st, 2019. This is your weekly comic book pickups video. Every week, I pick up my boys at least one comic each. I pick up my daughter Gracie at least one as well. And as always, I pick up my comics at Queen City Comics in Fairfield, Ohio, zip code 45014. If you're in the area and into comics, check out the shop, go 2 doors down, check out the toy department. All right, jump in. First of all is the reprint. There's no True Believers again this week. I think the X-Men thing is going to be the next thing. But there is a Marvel Tales this time around. And Marvel Tales are these big reprint books that have a few different issues in it. There's around 3, I think it is. Celebrate Marvel's 80th anniversary with the turn of Marvel Tales. This anthology series shines a spotlight on fan-favorite characters, features timeless stories, and highlights some of Marvel's most impressive talent from the past 8 decades. In this issue, we've got X-Men issue 58, Fallen Angels number 2, and Uncanny X-Men 272. Yeah, and this is $7.99, which is kind of steep for a bunch of reprints. But I used to love the Marvel Tales books when I was a kid. So yeah, this is who you've got in this issue as far as creative teams go, and they're just reprints of older issues with a bunch of stuff in the front here. What's this say? I'm wrecking the issue. Rebirth. This is the word I think emphasizes the importance of the first of our terrific trio of forgotten issues. The importance of the Thomas Adams team cannot be overestimated. Another incredible collaboration, X-Men. Chris Claremont and artist Jim Lee. X-Men 58. We should talk about Fallen Angels 2. I couldn't end this. About a wonderful 8-issue limited series written by the highly talented Joe Duffy. Yeah, so that's what this is all about. So X-Men 58, Havoc, Fallen Angels number 2 with, I believe, Sunspot, and X-Men 272, which is a part of Extinction Agenda, which has the awesome, if I remember right, the awesome Wolverine Archangel fight. Yeah, super cool. All right, so that was $7.99. Next up is Marvel Comics Presents issue number 8. I have every issue of this so far, but I'm still not quite... I think I was caught up to number 6, but not all the way caught up yet. So far, Wolverine's been the only story that's carried on since the beginning, written by Charles Soule. Pretty cool art. Look at this old man Logan. It's all skinny and stuff. And like Wolverine's daughter's in it and stuff. I think this second story is Spider-Woman? Yeah. I don't know who the creative team was, though. Here we go. Come here, you. Ethan Sachs, Marco Castillo. And then the final story is... Gone too far. I've gone too far. Here we go. White Fox. And this is by Emily Ryan Lerner and Michael Shelfer. I like this book. Sometimes certain stories are better than others. So far, the Wolverine story, from what I've read, has been pretty good, though. And this is $4.99. Put that over there. This book is for Gracie, Marvel Action Spider-Man from Marvel and IDW. This is $3.99. It's the kids' version Spider-Man comic. I've said this to you guys before, but if your kids enjoyed Spider-Verse and they're younger, this is a great book. It's got all of the Spider-Verse characters in it. And it's written for a younger crowd by Delilah S. Dawson with art by Fico Asio. So the art is really fun. I like the art on these books. It's almost got a Mark Bagley type feel to it. A lot of ads at the back. Yeah, she likes this. Anytime this comes in, I'm going straight for it for her. Next up is for Keaton, Absolute Carnage versus Deadpool. So far, I believe we've gotten all the Absolute Carnage tie-in books. I think he's been really excited about this one because he's on like an X-Men kick right now. And he likes Deadpool a lot, so I think he'll dig this one very much. This one is $3.99, and it's by Frank Thierry and Marcelo Ferreri doing the pencils. And this is all part of the Absolute Carnage crossover. I skipped a bunch of pages because it's always hard to get a hold of some of these pages because they're so slick. I wonder if this bends out of the pages of Spider-Man Deadpool, maybe, a little bit. Symbiote guys. Yeah, this looks like it'd be a kind of a funny book. This one's also for Keaton, Spider-Man City at War number 6. This one is $3.99. It's by Hopeless and Bandini. This is the PS4 game Spider-Man. There's all your stuff. There's some more stuff. And I think that he said this is probably one of his favorite books right now is the PS4 Spider-Man. I guess it makes it easy to read a Spider-Man book when it's more based off of that game than it is trying to navigate all of the crazy continuity currently. Crazy continuity currently. That's alliteration. So that's maybe why he's into it, because it's an easier to read Spider-Man book. Next up is The Goon number 4, $3.99. Please let me know that the last issue of Goon wasn't even by Eric Powell. I wonder if this one, with art, look at this. This one is by Eric Powell. He said the last issue didn't have art by Eric Powell, but this issue does. And The Goon is a fun book. It's like comedic horror. As you can see, the art is very fun. He really likes The Goon. It's a lot like Hellboy. So I grabbed this for him, Hellboy and the BPRD number 1 of 3, Saturn Returns, $3.99 from Dark Horse. The Goon was $3.99 too, because I didn't say that. And this is by Mike Mignola, Scott Alley, Christopher Minton, all those names. Blaze likes Hellboy very much. He doesn't have every Hellboy series, but anytime there's like a new number 1 issue, and he doesn't have another book, I'm always going to grab it for him. So, this looks good. I mean, the art is nice. It's not Mignola, but I mean, doing art at least. And then we've got the last regular comic of the week is Powers of 10, or Powers of X, whatever you want to call it, number 3 of 6. Now, this is the first time it's been Powers of whatever 2 times in a row. Usually it's House and then Powers, House and then Powers. It alternates. This is the first one where it's come out the week after the last one, where it's gone the same comic 2 times in a row. It's $4.99, and it's by Hickman and Silva. This one is the one that's kind of jumping through times, like current time, 10 years, 100 years, I think it is, 1,000 years, something. I can't remember. This one is not. I don't enjoy this one quite as much as I have the first 2 House of X issues, but since the story is tied together, I'm still enjoying it because of that aspect. I don't want to show too much because I don't want to spoil anything in this book, because this is like top of my reading pile right now is House of X, Powers of X, House of 10, Powers of 10, whatever you call them. I got the connecting variant. At least I think this is going to be the connecting variant this time around, because it looks like it bleeds into another picture. So I'm assuming I'm getting the connecting variant. Man, I love that suit on Cyclops. The X-Factor costume. So, that's cool. And last but not least is 2 trade paperbacks. First we have the Epic Collection Fantastic Four, The Mystery of the Black Panther. This is Epic Collection number 4 and collects Fantastic Four 52 through 67, Annual 4 and 5, and Not Brand Deck 1 and 5. $39.99. I think I'm to the point now where I've gone kind of crazy with this episode, and I had to pull back some. So I'm just getting X characters, and then Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer, and that's it. So this Fantastic Four is a new one for me. You're getting a whole lot of Lee and Kirby action. Look at all this. I feel like Lee and Kirby were at their best on Fantastic Four. I think that's their best stuff, is their Fantastic Four stuff. And this is, I don't know if I said it already or not, $39.99 for a big chunk of comics. And last but not least is Marvel Treasury Edition, X-Men Grand Design by Ed Piskor, Extinction. This is a big old honkin' book. They do it's Treasury Edition's reprints of his X-Men Grand Design series. They've done 2 other ones. They did X-Men Grand Design and then X-Men Grand Design Second Genesis, and now his 3rd series, which is X-Men Grand Design Extinction, all collected in these big honkin' Treasury Editions. Look at all this. This is awesome. I actually haven't read all of this one yet, of Extinction, so I'm going to read it in this format, I think. The only gripe I have is it's on this black cover. It's got like that sort of flat feel, or like almost like a felt type feel to it, and that always picks up fingerprints. So I'm actually going to, it's going to sound weird, I'm actually going to buy a pair of gloves before I read this, because I don't leave prints all over this beautiful cover. And this guy is $29.99. You may think that's a lot, but I think the individual books were like $8 each, and this is Treasury Edition size. So, yeah. All right, and that is the final book of the day. Nice day today. Good run of books. What'd you pick up? Leave a comment in the comments below. Tell me what you guys grabbed. If you enjoy the videos, click like and subscribe. Live videos, live stream, Sunday nights, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My next review should be on the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Boba Fett, actually. And then I'm going to jump back into a Marvel review. But I haven't done a Black Series in forever, and I was really excited about that figure. So, yeah, I guess that's it. See you guys next time.